Alright guys, so sorry for the video, it's been a little later today. I wasn't feeling well. I've still got a splitting headache, but I've taken a Panadol or so and I've had a bit of water. This is a bit dehydrated because the heat in Australia here at the moment really does affect me. Let's break it down. Let's talk about embarrassment for mainstream media. Brian Williams, New York Times editor, ridiculed for getting Bloomberg math breakdown very, very wrong. So, if somebody had simply stopped and double-checked some math, they might have saved MSNBC's Brian Williams and New York Times editor board member Maya Gray some embarrassment and an apology Thursday night. Instead, both Williams and Gray marveled at their Mavid on air in reaction to Twitter's post about Mike Bloomberg's campaign spending. Trouble is, the post had got the math all wrong. I hope this post was the original troll post, because it's just... yeah, anyway. Yet neither Williams nor Gray seemed to notice. So, what are we talking about? Let's play the clip. It goes for about a minute and you'll actually get to see it yourself. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this. Wrong video. Okay, that's not the right video. Oops, that's embarrassing. Here's the video here, sorry. I thought that was the video there, it's not for some reason. Alright, let's play the...
But you see it as a possibility if he wants to spend $1 billion beating this guy, he could do it.
Absolutely. Somebody tweeted recently that actually with the money he spent, he could have given every American $1 million.
I've got it. Let's put it up on the screen. When I read it tonight on social media, it kind of all became clear. Bloomberg spent $500 million on ads. U.S. population 327 million. Don't tell us if you're ahead of us on the math. He could have given each American $1 million and have had lunch money left over. It's an incredible way of putting it.
It's an incredible way.
Now, if you can see the problem with this math, raise your hand. And congratulations, you can apparently be a better news anchor. So he spent $500 million on ads. The US population is 327 million. The actual math comes down to he could have given everybody $1.50, $1.40, whatever it may be. If you've got 500 million and you've got 327 million to give it to, it's just over $1. He could have given each American $1 million and still had money left over. No, he couldn't have. No, he could have given every American $1.30, $1.40, whatever it was, and still had money left over. If he had given everybody $1 million, he would have had to give it out something like $1 trillion or $10 trillion or something like that. Absolutely insane amount of money. An amount of money he doesn't have, mind you. He's only a billionaire. He's not a trillionaire. Yeah. Now, the worst thing about it is you'll see here this Mika Rivas. Now, obviously, this Twitter account since has been locked. She's a blue check mark. Well, I don't know what she does for a living, but considering she has the blue check mark, I'm guessing she's on the right side of the politics, right? So it's not like I have a blue check mark, or anybody that seems to be on the right has much of a blue check mark these days. But the ones that lean left definitely do, right? So there's definitely a bias when it comes to the blue check marks. Here is a person with a blue check mark that supposedly can't do math, and they wonder why people don't support Bernie Sanders. In fact, let's go through and let's find out who. Mekita-Rivas. It's funny you start typing it in. I know I'm bad at math is her Twitter line. Well, at least she owns up to it, I suppose. So her tweets are all locked. She works at the Washington Post. Who could have guessed? Who would have guessed? Who could have guessed that? Do you think? She's a wine enthusiast. Maybe she had a bit too much to drink on that night. Glamour Mag and Refinery. She's a feminist. Oh my! You could not write this. The catalyst for women to feel, see, and claim their power. We cover news, fashion, beauty, entertainment, wellness, and more. She's a feminist. She lives in the DC, and she's probably at the gym. Maybe she should have spent more time at school. But anyway. But yeah, this is the state of mainstream media. This is not, me sitting in my backyard or in my study or whatever it may be, sitting there trying to do math. This is mainstream media. This is people who have fact checkers. These are people that sit here and have staff to check the math. This would have had to have gone through before it went on air. Sorry, it's $1.53 per person. So it would have had to have gone through, and they would have had to gone past so many people to check this before it went live. And not one of them sat there and thought, hang on, it's not $1 million, it's $1.53. The question you've really got to ask is if they can get this so horribly wrong, what else are they getting wrong? We can all look at this and go, yep, this is stupid, you're an idiot. Because we know math. Apparently better than they do. But we don't know politics over in the Middle East. We don't know what's happening around the world like these guys supposedly do. We're not experts on everything. I think it was Tim Pool that said it's something like if you're an expert in a field, you can easily see the faults in things, but at the end of the day, you can't see it if you're not an expert, right? Something along those lines he was saying. He's right. You look at this and you go, yep, they're idiots, they're morons. I know that because I can do math. But then people will sit there and believe them when it comes to a Middle East project, or they'll believe them when it comes to trade sanctions with Donald Trump or WikiLeaks. Don't read these emails, it's illegal, sort of stuff. People will believe them over that. But anyway, let's keep going because there's still more in this video.
Of putting it, it's true, it's disturbing. It does suggest, what we're talking about here, which is
she is an editorial board member agreeing with this tweet. It says down the bottom, editorial board member. She's a board member for the New York Times. Keep going.
There's too much money in politics, and it makes it difficult because what we want in
What are you doing? I'm digging to China. But anyway. In reality, however, Bloomberg have derived his advertising dollars among all Americans. The per capita cash out would have been $1.53 per person. Not even enough to take a ride on the New York subway. So there you go, everybody. Bloomberg spent $1.53 of your money, technically. Wow. No wonder I have a headache. But yeah, guys, look at the end of the day. As for this, look. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, this is the mainstream media that we're talking about here. I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because as bad as I think they are, I never would have thought they were this bad for getting it wrong. 3 people on the left seemingly can't do math, plus the countless other people that would have had to fact check this. None of them sat there and thought, hang on, that doesn't seem right. Me, with my migraine that I currently had right now, I saw that tweet and thought, that doesn't look right. When I watched Tim Paul's video. I watched Tim's video. I liked him. I don't agree with him on everything, but I like some of his videos. But I was going to say, I sat there and I read this tweet and I thought, hang on, that doesn't seem right. $300 million. I thought they made a mistake. I thought they were thinking maybe $300 billion he spent. You know, $500 billion maybe he spent on the advertising. I thought they were missing a 0 or 2. You know, instead of writing billion, they wrote million, autocorrect, whatever it may be. But no, apparently not. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. There is 3 videos today. This will be the first one. The other 2, I'm going to go and have something to eat and try and get rid of this headache. And then I'll come back and do the other 2. So they will be up a little bit later today, probably about an hour or so. But yeah, we're going to talk about CrowdStrike, and we're going to talk about George Soros. So welcome to Demonetizationville. Apart from that, guys, obviously this video has been helpful. Please smack that like button if you're new to the channel. Welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. New York Times do math. New York Times can't do math. Neither can MSNBC, apparently. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Have a great day and enjoy, guys.